Hey everyone, it's Amber from Zinnia Doula Services. What I want to talk to you about today is just a couple of tips for labor. These could be tips for your labor support person, such as your partner or your mother, your sister, maybe a friend, or your doula. If chances are, if you have a doula, these are things that she has in her doula tool bag. Most of us, these are tips that we use constantly during labor. Um, so, a couple of videos ago, I talked to you about using laughter for pain management during labor. And the tips I have for you today kind of go on the same principle, and that is that if you are tense, you're more likely to be perceiving pain. If you are relaxed, you're much less likely to be experiencing pain and discomfort. Staying relaxed is really a very good way to have your labor sensations be more manageable. So, one way that you can help the laboring person to stay relaxed and experience less pain is simply by having that person drop their shoulders. When somebody is tense, they tend to have their shoulders drawn up. Maybe their fists clenched. Maybe they're kind of curling forward. This could be happening with intense contractions. But by encouraging the person, by maybe just placing your hands gently on the shoulders, you can encourage the person to drop their shoulders. You can also say the words, drop your shoulders. And what you may find is that when a person drops their shoulders, a deep breath and an exhale also follows. And if the fists were clenched, the fists may open up. It's kind of a cascade effect. This tends to lead to, just general opening and relaxing. And that's what we want. We want open, we want relaxed. So the second tip is actually about softening the jaw. Keeping the mouth and the jaw nice and relaxed and soft, because if the jaw is clenched and tight and closed, chances are that things down below are also tight and closed, and we don't want that. We want down below where the baby passes through, we want that to stay nice and open and soft. So by simply relaxing the jaw, you can kind of have everything else relax as well. And a great way to get the jaw and the mouth to stay soft and relaxed and loose is by doing horse lips. And you can kind of guess what that is. If you've spent any time around horses, or if you've seen horses in a movie, you know that they do this. Right? They make that sound, and yeah, it's a little messy, but it's really, really a good tool to use during labor, especially towards the end when it's getting very, very intense. So just remind the laboring person to soften the jaw, relax the jaw. That may be done with a gentle touch on the jaw. Soften may just be done with words. Sometimes women like to be touched to be reminded about things, and sometimes they prefer no touching. You just have to gauge that as you go. So a gentle reminder to drop the shoulders and to soften the jaw. A great way to do that, horse lips. Also, that might induce some laughter, which, as we know from my first video, laughter is also a great way to bring about relaxation and a more comfortable, more manageable, and more satisfying labor. Thanks for watching. See you next week.